So the other night I was scrolling through the ads on, the local ad things, and I found a leather couch free, and it was in good condition. And it occurred to me that that would be a fantastic way to recover the seat on Rusty James. So I contacted the person that was giving it away, picked it up, and brought it home. And here's where we go. All right, so I'm setting up the camera. This is the bottom of the couch. We didn't have a lot of room in the garage, so I had to set it on one side. I'm running out of room really quickly. Crazy. And yeah, I'm getting an angle so you can see, again, my cinematography. It's fantastic. Anyway.
Time-consuming and ridiculous process. Maybe more work than it's worth. But doing it anyway. COVID. So the leather's stapled in and has about 1,000 staples, I imagine. And I gotta pull each one without tearing the leather. I don't want to just cut the leather because I'd like to just staple it right where it was already stapled. I don't know how much I'm gonna need. The point of this is the, this was a freebie that wasn't in too bad a shape. Somebody just didn't like how it looked in their house. And I'm gonna make that the leather for my bench seat. The good news is, you can see these little parts here. It's already got some backing. I think on this side, it's probably glued to the leather, and it's on the back side of the couch. It's glued to the leather, and the sides and the back of the couch, the leather isn't in too bad a shape. Nobody sits on that. So I can absolutely utilize that. That's the point. This is going to take forever. Reminds me of a project my wife and I did years ago, which any project with the spouse can be trying at best because for some reason we all believe that yelling at one another is the way to get better results. That doesn't work in marriage, and it doesn't work at work. Yelling isn't really it don't work in politics either. Calling people names and all of that. That don't really work. Anyway, I digress. The point is, the project my wife and I did was putting in new floors in our living and kitchen in our house years ago, and we had to pull up the staples from the linoleum that they stapled down, or no, it was the screws. It was the screws for the subfloor. I think by code they got to use an inordinate number of screws.
Buddy, what are you doing? Are you in the garage?
Yeah, I'm in the garage and I'm videoing as we speak. And you're talking over it. Alexa, announce.
What's the announcement?
Yes, I am.
Announcing.
Yes, I am.
Hey, maybe I can get Amazon to sponsor me if I use Alexa and all their stuff while I'm videoing. What do you think?
What are you doing?
Alexa, drop in on living room.
Okay, dropping in.
Can you hear me? Hello? I can't hear you. You're not talking loud enough. But yeah, I'm working in the garage on the couch and making a video. Alright, love you, bye. Alexa, stop. That's a pretty slick thing. I don't know if anybody else uses it. I'm very I'm not very technology savvy guy. I'm not a millennial, and was never very computer savvy to begin with. But I'll tell you what, having the ability to talk to the wife without going in and out of the house.
I'm gonna go take a shower now. And then after I get ready, can we go to UPS and the post office?
Alexa, announce.
What's the announcement?
Yes, we can.
Announcing.
Yes, we can. Alright, so anyway, somebody can probably tell me how to use this a hell of a lot better than I do, and I'm sure it has way more potential than
Thanks, Lady.
has way more potential than a fellow like myself knows how to use. But anyway, yeah, so there you go. This is me working on this thing to pull all the leather off. So what I'm going to do, so this is the bottom of the couch that I've got set up, because I don't want to empty my garage to do this, and I don't have a lot of space left, meaning I don't want to park the cars out in the cold, clean the garage floor and all that to do this. So I've got it set up over here where I have just enough space for this thing to sit upright, but I just need enough space to pull the leather off. And man, wow, this is labor intensive and ridiculous, and I probably could just cut right along that with a razor and be done. And I may get to that because, as I said, there's 1,000 freaking staples. I want to try to keep as much leather as I can. I guess I could run right along where the staples are at. And that only, now, on this side, maybe on the front and the sides, but the back, that just sacrifices too much leather that I can use. Yeah, that sacrifices way too much leather on the back. So I'm going to pull them on the back. I'll concentrate on the back and maybe I'll cut the sides. Sorry about the wind noise. That's my fan. I got a fan on to try to move the heat around in here. It's cold outside. Catch back up when I have something. All right. So slow process, but I'm kind of getting there. So I started at the top, working on pulling these out. I got one stuck right there, but you can see all down here. I've peeled it away from that edge down to about there. Yeah. So I'm about halfway down the back, so that's good. Still got to peel off a couple off of this corner, and I think I'm about 4 or 5 in on the top is all, but like I said, I may end up cutting that. Anyway, we'll see. Yeah, that's awesome. See it there? Oh, there it is. Look at there. That makes me 56 heads ahead on this project. That don't never happen. That doesn't suck. So this is the process. Get that underneath. That's just a awl, and pry up get it underneath, pry up,
Get it underneath. Pry up. Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. There's one. Get it underneath. Try not to stab through the, yeah, or break it in half. So I just broke that one in half. That just makes it harder to pull with the pliers, but I just get underneath there. Let's see. Get underneath there, pry that staple up a little bit, just enough that I can get pliers on it. That's the process right there. Just keep going. Yep, just like that. Pry it up, get underneath. The next one. Try not to poke through the leather, but there's holes already by the staples, so it's not that imperative. But pry it up. And pull. Yep, pull the staples. There we go. That's my cheap way to try to get leather for my seat. Alright, came across another easy win. So up here at the top, this has got nails in it. They folded the leather over and nailed the backing in right there. Now I was able to just get my awl behind it and just pry it all off. And the cool thing is it's a strip. So it's a metal strip in there. So as long as I can get my tool underneath as such, that's all I need, and I can just kind of work my way down, tool underneath, and pry, and it's coming right out. So that's pretty slick. That was a quick win that makes it feel better about doing the project. So be careful I don't remove some skin. Oh, that's a little scary. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna move on down to this other portion. Yeah, so I got the back peeled off. There's what will be the sides. Oh, we're looking at this thing tilted sideways, but yeah. Undid all the bottom staples like that, but all along the bottom. Now I'm gonna peel the top. There's a lot less staples in the top. Right here on the back side, there's just a couple here, here, here. So, yeah, there, up there. So basically where the supports are at, there, down there. I'm gonna peel those right now. And then I should be able to peel the back up over the top. Okay, a little public safety announcement. Yeah, that there. Yeah, that's my blood. So, just for y'all, there it is. Nothing, not a big deal, obviously. But as I'm pushing that all through, let me grab it real quick. As I'm pushing that all through, down through the nail or whatever, if I happen to slip, yeah, my thumb is right there. Yowza. So there's lots of little sharp stabby things. Right, there's one. There's one. Not to mention these guys. So you might want to wear gloves if you do this. Something like this. Don't do what I did. Don't be a bleeder. We got a bleeder! Got the couch seat back cut off, and I just draped it over the seat. I think it's gonna work pretty good. This is actually the portion, the back portion that's on the bench seat. And then that was the back of the couch that you don't see, that's usually up against the wall. So this is like brand new leather.
yeah, all I got to do now is rebuild the seat, maybe split that, sew this seam together right here. These are the pillows that were on the back, so they're this portion, this curved portion here is probably going to have to go, but because they're curved, I think they're going to work pretty good right here around the edge. I can take that edge right there, just right where it's supposed to be, and peel it around that corner. I think we'll see. Yeah, time to just kind of make a pattern and trim it up and sew it up, but I think it'll work. It'll be fantastic. I got more than enough leather to color that seat. As a freebie, that's gonna work. Right on.
Thanks for watching. Please like my video, share, subscribe, ring the, the YouTube stuff. Do that. Good night, y'all. See you on the next one.